behind Sarnia for 7th and 5 behind Flint for 6th. So not out of the realm of possibility if they get things turned around and going in the right direction to get themselves up to that 6th spot. I'm just trying to avoid any one of those. Well, 6 won't do that for them, but you're trying to avoid London and Windsor certainly, aren't you?
Oh, absolutely. As Andrew steps to the front, save made by Leenders, rebound, scores. Looks like Noel Nord on the net drive, able to lob that in, and now the Greyhounds will lead 1-0. That's just hard work from the Sioux.
Yeah, they had the one call back. We were just talking a moment ago about how they've come out of the break and off the penalty kill with real good momentum here, and Nord, I think, is going to be the one who's going to get this read. Comes in, just chips that rebound past Ryerson Leenders, and Nord had 1 goal in his last 7 games, so good for him to get on the score sheet. Interior of the ice so that Hammer shot can't get through.
Not letting that low play across the front that we've seen the Bulldogs use to success of late.
Yep, they'll get the, they'll draw something up a little different, I think, in between periods. Leenders' smart play there as Greyhounds had 2 forwards coming around on the backside of that dump in.
Leenders with a brilliant pass forward. O'Brien on to Lardis, scores! Ryerson Leenders, brilliant play coming up the rink. Nick Lardis finishes it off. 57 on the season, and they can take that one all the way back to the goaltender.
16 straight games for number 16 with a goal in the Ontario Hockey League. 25 goals during those 16 games, and Reed, there's the play by Leenders. You saw the Greyhounds had 2 forwards on that side of the ice. They thought that puck was coming around, and they were going to have themselves a nice little shorthanded opportunity, but it goes quickly back the other way thanks to the quick thinking of Leenders, and at the risk of repeating myself and ourselves, Nick Lardis scored again, Reed.
Nord, a look up, Chase Reed, 55 seconds left in the power play. Great puck control by the Greyhounds on this man advantage. Cloutier pulls up in the circle for a drive, scores! What a shot! That one came in and out in a hurry as Justin Cloutier is going to have number 24.
9 games without a goal for Cloutier, and he snaps that drought there with a great shot. The Ryerson Leenders had no chance on, and the Bulldogs getting a little bit of their old medicine today, giving up a power play goal. You're going to see Cloutier, 24, drift out into the space here. He's got a little time to set. He's got Charon there, I think, 26 as the screen, or sorry, Mignosa. And beats Leenders clean.
It's just a great shot. Not a whole lot you can do about that one.
When had enough time to set, and early in this first, they got the goal scoring started.
3 goals on the board in the game. 9 different players have at least a point as Lardis through the middle for Cole Brown. Save Miller, got behind him, and Cole Brown says it's in.
Well, I think we'll
The Bulldogs certainly believe it's in.
have to expect we'll take a look at this. Miller flopped back. He's like 99.9% of the goalies in the world saying it's not in.
Oh yeah, goaltender's never going to admit it.
Yeah, ask any goaltender.
No. Why would you?
All right, let's take a look. Quick bang-bang zone exit here for the Bulldogs. It's a 2-on-1 with Lardis and Brown, who makes a great pass to Brown. And the overhead has just been shown here in the building.
Oh, it's in. Yep, it's in. We're seeing the overhead, and you can see the whole puck across the whole line. It's going to be Cole Brown's 27th of the season. Watch it here right by the post. It'll roll through.
Oh, yeah, it's in.
Yep.
Yeah, you can see the space, too, between, you can see white ice between the puck and the goal line, which should indicate to the official. Sometimes, again,
we'll slow it down
not to go geometry for you here, but sometimes you're not looking straight down, so sometimes it doesn't always give you the cleanest view, if you know what I'm saying.
Yep.
But here you're going to see white ice between the puck and the goal line.
Yeah, it's been announced as a good goal in the building. Right. Oh, we need a couple more frames.
Yeah, a couple more revolutions. There you go.
It's there. One more, guys. There it is. Yep.
And for Cole Brown, takes that point streak now to 9 games, 9 goals, 8 assists by Nick Lardis.
O'Brien deals the puck out high to Hamra. Right side is Lardis. Lardis pulls back up. Hamra waits into the crowd, scores! Tomas Hamara on a sizzler. The Bulldogs take just 10 seconds on the power play to take their first lead of the hockey game.
We talked in the first period, Reed, how the Greyhound penalty kill is overplaying Nick Lardis a little bit, so maybe there's a chance for a tendency breaker, and here it is. Tomas Hamara just gets himself set. He's got all sorts of time, just flips this one through the crowd. He's got the big bodies in front, and Patrick Thomas and Cole Brown, and just like that, Bulldogs' first lead of the game.
I think the secondary assist is going to come to O'Brien on winning the draw.
And we've seen Hammer. He scored an overtime winner where everybody did. Nick Lardis sitting on a 3-point game right now, goal and 2 assists. Thomas with an assist. And you know, from an offensive standpoint, this team has really been driven with the man advantage and by their top-end players, but can't say enough about the job the supporting cast has done, going out there doing their job, right?
When it's been healthy.
Well, even now with the
no, you're right.
call-ups and the APs. And
Budnick steps on. Oh my goodness gracious! Tommy Budnick! He just put a dent in the back bar. What a rocket! His 5th of the season. His 2nd as a Bulldog, and that had heat.
A clean turnover here, and it's going to come back to Budnick, who's got enough time to get himself set. He's got some traffic just kind of taking the goalie's eyes maybe a little bit, and the lane clears up, and he beats Miller clean, glove side, 4-2 Bulldogs, just like that, 3:09 into the second.
Nick Lardis his 38th assist of the season, his 4th point of the game, where it's spun on top of by Brady Martin. Martin trying to gather through the pile. Stolen by Thomas. He's got Brown with him. Flattens it and scores! Cole Brown on fire! Patrick Thomas makes it happen through neutral ice. Brown's 28th of the year.
Just a little turnover here that Patrick Thomas creates. Just stands up in the neutral zone, a little stick lift there, wins the puck, and a great little pass across to Cole Brown. It gets that one up in a hurry. That elevator reached the top floor, Reed, and Brown makes it 5-2 Bulldogs. Is 2:23 at the end of the second period. Shot being a puck.
Protz rolls it up ahead, another 2-on-1. Van Acker with Brown. It's a hat trick! Toss him if you got him! What can Brown do for you? Cole Brown's got 29 on the year.
$11 goals in 9 games for Cole Brown, and 8 assists on a 9-game point scoring streak, and the Bulldogs get up ice in a hurry. O'Brien coming in and make this a 3-on-1, but what a feed by Merrick Van Acker across to Cole Brown, who makes no mistake and lets the Hats loose here at the Brantford and District Civic Center.
For the 2nd time in the last 2 home games, Cole Brown calling on the Hats.
It was right next door to the arena here, so
it sure is.
If you're planning on making the trip, there's an option for you.
Noel Nord over the line. All kinds of great restaurants right around here too.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Hudson Public and
yeah. Cloutier works his way high. Oh, Cloutier again.
He's been all over it this afternoon, hasn't he? He's got a 2nd goal there and a crossbar, and a player who'd gone 9 games without scoring is on the board twice here this afternoon.
Justin Cloutier. He worked his way to the outside off the left, and it's a 2nd rifle job. Just kept on moving and then zipped it.
Yep. Noah Nelson in the trail position. Maybe didn't keep his feet moving. But Cloutier certainly elusive and got the step on him. And
hobbing around back of the net.
They're just going to come straight at you, so you got to move that puck quick.
And the back pass again, picked by Minosa. Scores shorthanded, 6-5.
And maybe just a little door cracks open here. A nice play by Mignosa and Martin, and let's credit them for the work they did on the penalty kill. Aggressive, pursuing the Bulldogs, just not really giving them a chance to get set or settled. Here, Hammer comes out from the net behind slow. Martin, O'Brien just tries to play it back. Mignosa there. Lardis, the only man back, and he beats Leenders clean. First time in a while that I can recall the Bulldogs giving up.
As Caden Carlisle pull the puck back in his own end, playing it up to Travis Hayes. Hayes working at O'Brien. Backhand, he scored! It's 6-6! Two shorthanded goals on the same penalty kill.
Bulldogs had only given up 4 all year, and they've just given up 2. And this just got a little more interesting, didn't it?
It sure did.
What was I saying before this power play? How do you line it up?
And I think Jay McKee is going to take a moment.
Still 1:06 left in the power play.
Puck almost looked like it came off the mask of Leenders.
Yep. Short. Looked like he had that short side covered, and whatever space there was, it's been a busy third period.
It's been madness. As Owen Protz, this Sioux Greyhounds team just does not give up. Puck deflected around the back. Tegelar out to play it. Tegelar interrupted. Avery to the front. Nelson scores. Josh Avery steals the puck behind the net. Noah Nelson scores another big goal. It's 7-6. Buck 24 to go.
Well, we've seen a little bit of everything here this afternoon, haven't we, Reedy? In this third period alone, it's been a game's worth of excitement just in this third period, and Tegelar gets caught out here a bit in no man's land, comes out to play the puck, and Avery comes in. Let's watch this closely. Oh, yeah, great lift there. I did just enough to win that puck, not bump Tegelar in any way, and Nelson wraps that into the empty net to give the Bulldogs a go-ahead goal.
Joseph's stick.
Smart play by Thomas there. Rather than overcommit, saw that 50-50 puck, but Reed won it, and then he just backed right off.
Mignosa sending it around back glass. First man to it is Budnick. Thomas there as well. Puck battled for along the wall.
25 seconds. Yep.
It's a rugby scrum. Budnick comes out from it. Mignosa stolen away by Thomas. On to Jake O'Brien for the empty net. He got it! Thomas to Lardis to O'Brien. 14.6 to go. Jake O'Brien puts the finish on this one.
And the winning goal is going to come from an unexpected source in Noah Nelson. But it's the Bulldogs' top offensive players who are on here at the ice at the end. And there's the play a moment ago. Thomas wins it off Mignosa. And Lardis and O'Brien on a 2-on-1 with the empty net, and the empty net never stood a chance.
It sure didn't. As Jake O'Brien down the frozen river.
And around this Brantford District Civic Center, fists are being unclenched.